The torture of it all. A wild and crazy market. What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard to Bubba's Daily Update for Thursday, December the 10th. Today's update is being brought to you by our friends at Family Farms. Of course, they're our new partners, and someday we're going to get out of the house and be able to go meet and hang out and do the live events with them. In the meantime, we are working very hard to put together some great programs for our farmer friends. And speaking of our farmer friends, today's WASD grains are jumping. Okay, they're saying that the report's probably going to be fairly bullish. I hope they're not jumping too far. You know, maybe expectations are up a little bit too high, but you've got a pretty good rally across the board in the grain markets. So we'll see. Hey, look, we're certainly not unhappy. I can always tell you that. We love the grains, and hopefully our friends out there have got put in some good hedges up here. But in the meantime, let's continue and see what happens. That's about noon Eastern time. We should see some more action. And again, I just hope they're not overvaluing what this report's going to say, because you know my opinion on reports to begin with. So anyways, we'll move on. The meats are cattle is higher, both fats and feeders. We're long feeders, we're short fats. Hogs are a little bit lower, and we're still long. Equities, what a wild trade that has been. I mean, it's the Nasdaq was down about 150 again this morning, early. The Dow was on 150. Everything was getting clobbered, and suddenly now everything is now higher. So we've had another dramatic turnaround. Okay, and of course these are the trades that show up in no volume, no liquidity markets, which is why we're telling you be so cautious in here, just because of the market conditions, not because we're worried. Again, the conditions to create these air pockets of trades that go in large moves right away. So in the meantime, we're still long across the board, and of course, obviously feeling a little bit better after yesterday's punishing crush job in the Nasdaq. But again, it doesn't matter. I really don't get emotional during the day anyway. It doesn't really matter. And of course, the metals are higher now. They're higher, and we're long, okay, except for silver. But yeah, they don't look so hotsy-totsy here. Again, we're long. And yesterday they got pounded, but they don't look. This recovery is not very impressive, let's say. But we'll see. We are obviously long gold, long platinum, short silver. Bonds and notes are higher. We're along both. Crude is going to the moon. Once again, of course, especially with the new administration, with OPEC coming back into play. Anything goes now, and I never thought we'd see oil going back up towards 100. Now, obviously, we're not at 100, we're in the 40s, but certainly, if OPEC gets their hands on that, it'll be 100 again someday. But in the meantime, we're still long, and that is where we stand. Nat gas, we're short, it's a little bit higher. Copper, never going down again. Well, it was down yesterday a little bit, but again, it's going, making new highs after new high after new high. You know, is it right? Well, look, we're not going to argue. You don't fight the markets. We're still long. The dollar is getting smushed again. After getting back to 91. Looks like it's headed back towards 90 right now, and we'll see. We are still short dollars, and we'll stay there. And that the policies that are in place and the money printers in charge, it makes sense that the dollar is going to get hammered and continue to go lower. And you don't try to fight it. It's always it's a losing battle in general overall. And if we look at the softs, okay, basically we are short cocoa, which is a little bit lower, long sugar, which is lower, long coffee, which is higher, long OJ, which is a little bit lower, and long cotton, which is higher. And again, these are markets that we don't watch as actively because, again, I refuse to pay for the live data feed. Okay, but in the meantime, as I tell you all the time, it's a great time to be careful and just be patient. Pick your spots. One of my members sent me yesterday, had his best day ever day trading, made a good money. The amount isn't important, but a lot of money. But the point is that he followed the protocol and waited and picked his spots. And that's what you have to do when you're trying to day trade. Okay. In the meantime, don't forget about our commodity report, and of course, Andy Hecht writes a phenomenal report, another one out last night, the weekly. And if you'd like to see an old copy to check it out, just email me at bub@bubbatrading.com. It's called Technimental. You can see it on our website, but if you want to see an old issue or last week's issue, I'll be happy to email it to you. Just send me an email at bub@bubbatrading.com. And of course, we've got two great brokerage partners. And as I always give full disclosure, I have other brokerage accounts all over the place. Okay, but the ones I prefer to use and the ones that get the bulk of my business for commodities and futures is CTG Group. Number one, they do all of our letter direction trading, and the only ones who are licensed to do so. Okay, but they do a phenomenal job with that product. They help our members get set up if they've never been involved before. They take care of business and they answer the phone. What more can you ask for? Plus, they've got some great new managed futures programs if you're looking for stuff like that. And certainly, I can tell you that those are good programs if that's what you're looking for. And our equity and options broker, Tradier. I mean, what can I tell you? Tradier Brokerage does such a terrific job for $10 a month. Again, I can tell you all the good reasons of how great they are, but the number one reason is they're $10 a month. Just think about it. Wherever you're trading, if you're trading at 65 cents a contract, which is what the standard rate is these days, okay, 20 contracts a month, and you've already paid more than $10. So again, obviously your brokerage choice is up to you. We have a bunch of products, that are computer program driven or through our algorithm. And we are going to be offering after the first of the year, it's already in action now, automatic trading if you choose. Now, you don't have to. It's up to you. We don't care where you broker at. We are just saying we're giving you the best, but we do have Traders API because we use it with our hedging. But all of our products are 100% automated. Okay, and again, you get to set your own parameters. You make the choices. We don't make them for you. You set up what you want and put the software into motion. And it's a great model. In the meantime, it goes perfectly with Tradier, and they're a great teammate of ours, and we support them full-heartedly. They are very good in customer service as well. And of course, our high school program, which we should be done with by Jan 1, hopefully. As you know, Bubba Trading pays for most of it, but does get some help now from you guys at Patreon, patreon.com/Bubba Trading. That's patreon.com/Bubba Trading if you'd like to help out. And of course, it is Thursday. It is Thursday night football. What a game. New England, who crushed St. Louis in the Super Bowl. It's an interesting game. They're betting New England like the game is over already. I'm going to have to take the Rams for a medium-sized play and lay the 4.5. I don't see it, so I'm going to take the Rams tonight. And in the meantime, have a great day, everybody. We'll see you back here again tomorrow with another Bubba's Daily Update. Have a great day. We'll see you later.